How many living things can you name? 10, 20, 30?
Dolphins, whales, people, giraffes, rhinos, elephants,
lions, tigers, pandas,
buttercups, daisies, hagfish, catfish, dogs, cats, canaries.
In fact, there are nearly 2 million living things which we know about. It would take about 30 days to name them all. And scientists think there are still millions more that haven't been discovered yet. With this many living things to study, where do scientists start? All living things, plants, animals, even bacteria, are organisms. They're all related to each other, and to understand that connection between organisms and how they have developed, scientists use a process called classification. Classification is a method of sorting living things into groups according to how similar or different they are. Classifying animals into groups helps us to think about their biological similarities. Domestic kittens share many features and behaviours with their ferocious big cat relatives. Crabs and woodlice are both crustaceans. Do they move in the same way? Sorting animals also helps us to see their differences. These ostriches and zebras share the same habitat, but they're very different. Scientists divide all living things into groups or kingdoms. We belong to the animal kingdom. The animal kingdom contains all living things that move, which is nearly 1 million organisms. Scientists then divide this group into smaller groups by asking questions. The first question is a broad question that applies to everything in the group, like, does it have a backbone? Yes or no? Animals such as worms, jellyfish, insects, crabs and spiders do not have a backbone or internal skeleton. These are called invertebrates, creatures without a spine. Animals with an internal skeleton, like humans, birds, frogs and fish, have a vertebral column, a backbone or spine. These are called vertebrates. These are the 2 main groups of the animal kingdom. Asking questions like this to sort or classify things is called creating a key. You can make a key to sort any living thing. A key is a set of questions that can be used to sort or identify things. Let's use one to sort the plants and animals that live in this garden. The sparrow, the fox, the worm, the rabbit, the water lily and the fish. A key starts with a broad question to help you identify the different characteristics of the things you are sorting. Like, does it live in the water? Yes or no? Yes, the water lily and the fish live in the water. Now we need to ask another question to sort the fish and the water lily. For instance, does it have gills? Yes or no? Does a water lily have gills? No, it lives in the water but doesn't have gills. Does a fish have gills? Yes or no? Yes, a fish uses gills to breathe. On our key, we've sorted the fish and the water lily. Now let's look at the animals that don't live in the water. The fox, the sparrow, the worm and the rabbit. To sort these, we could ask another question. Like, does it have fur? Yes or no? Yes, 2 animals have fur. The fox and the rabbit. A fox and a rabbit both have fur, but they're not the same. Let's ask another question to sort them again. Does it eat meat? Yes or no? Do a rabbit or a fox eat meat? Yes, the fox does. But no, the rabbit doesn't. The rabbit is the animal that doesn't live in the water, does have fur, and doesn't eat meat. Now we have sorted the fox and the rabbit on our key. Which garden animals still need sorting? The worm and the sparrow. Do they have fur? No, they don't have fur. We can ask another question to sort the worm and the sparrow, such as, does it have feathers? Yes or no? Yes, the sparrow has feathers, so it goes in here. Which means our last animal, the worm, doesn't have feathers, doesn't have fur, and it doesn't live in the water. It goes here in our key. Now that we've sorted all the animals in our key, we can identify what characteristics they have in common. For instance, the fish and the water lily both live in the water. And how they're different. The fish has gills and the water lily doesn't. What else can you work out from the key? You could make your own classification key to sort and identify some plants or animals near you.